Howdy folks. So I did a video recently building a trap beat based on some Music LM AI generated traditional kabuki Japanese music. And it came out okay. I wasn't really pleased with it like I said in the video. So I'm just going to start straight up building a Japanese trap beat based from scratch in Logic. No samples, no gimmicks. I just want to crank out a beat. Working on a project for a client. Want to deliver him 10 Japanese based trap beats because we're trying to do this world music kind of thing. So I'm going to get started. Let's just dive right into it. So I toyed around a bit with the Native Instruments East, Sounds of the East, I think it's called. Let's pull it up here and we'll take a quick look and see. Yeah, East Asia. So, and I've got the shamisen here, so let's label that. I gotta change my thingy here. Configure track header. I don't like having the icons on, but I do like having the on-off button. There we go. So here's what I just came up with. It's got some loops built in, and I kind of broke it up a bit. So and it repeats. Pretty straightforward. Let's go. Doesn't really matter what tempo I'm at. I'm not going to be slicing this one up into 30-second or 15-second bits. This particular library doesn't require those kind of edits. They just want, main mixes, maybe some bed mixes, but nothing crazy as far as the 15, 30, 60-second edits, things of that sort. So let's just start messing around and see what we get. And bourbon and beats. I'm drinking some bourbon. So we got some Still Austin. Batch 1. Shout out to Mark for my buddy. This is batch 1. Very tasty bourbon here, based in Austin, Texas. And I'll take a little sip here and we'll get started. I love me some bourbon, that's for dang sure. Alrighty, what do we got? So let's take that, let's bounce that in place. If we do the right key command, it certainly helps. Okay, we'll just keep it that way for now. Shamisen, bip, bounce in place. So what does that give me? That just gives me the same thing, but an audio file instead of the MIDI file. So then that's the whole beat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop that sucker up for a bit. Let's do it by 2 beat increments. Now we'll reverse those. Left menu under more, click on reverse. What does it sound like? Okay, that makes sense. Let me do something here. I'm going to go back to, since we have the 4-bar loop that's repeating, I'm going to keep this one here and just make that whole one reversed. And then we'll go back and do the segments in the first one here. And if you're wondering how I do that, slicing everything up, I've got my scissors tool selected as my secondary tool. If you mouse over, you put your cursor where you want it. Beat 2 here, so I want to do 2 beat segments, and it'll cut the segment, whatever you have highlighted, into those sized pieces. If you hold down the Command and Option, it'll change the cursor to the scissors. We'll hold the Command, turns it to the scissors, and then hold Option, and it does that little plus sign, which means it'll repeat the cut every 2 beats in this particular case. So again, reverse those guys. Let's reverse the main one, the whole thing, because it's kind of a drone. So we'll start here. That works. Let's go back to the individual segments. Is it any different than this? Yeah, it's going to be different because I'm reversing 2 beat sections versus the whole thing. So there's a little clippy. There's like a clicking or a abrupt ending. Go back to here. Give it a listen. Zip, zip. So I want to get rid of that. So I'm going to add a fade. So just a little bit of fade there and a little fade here, and it'll repeat that on all the different pieces that are highlighted. Let's put the 2 together. I'm going to drop the reverse down in volume a bit. Now it sounds kind of chaotic. It's adding some grittiness, some dirt, some chaos. Let's listen to it again, just the original loop versus, or the second section. Versus. Okay, so that's a good starting point there. Something that's interesting, chaotic, add some textures to it. We may do some effects to it later, but right now that's just the main thing. So I'm going to turn off the reverse for now. Now let's figure out, we need a second theme of some kind, some other melodic point. So I'm going to do the double plus sign here on the contact instrument and drag that down here. And let's go see what other instruments we have that are melodic. So we got the shamisen, shakuhachi is probably nearby. Unless we crash. You know, I'm not familiar with this instrument, this show. What loops do we have here? Let me do a sync here on the tempo. Probably on the same key though. Let's go back and see what key is our shamisen in. We're doing a C minor pentatonic. Okay, so we got here for the East Asia, looking at the key. Oh, it says major pentatonic. We don't want that. We want minor pentatonics. They match. I'm the wrong instrument. Boom, boom. My bad. My bad. Not really digging that. Let's find something different here. Let's go back to East-West. Don't see the changes there. Let's go back to East-West itself. I keep on calling it East-West. I have East-West. This is East Asia. Let's go with the Melodic Japan Hichiriki. Minor pentatonic. We gotta change it to match the key. Do we have any loops down here? Let's see. So the key switches in the bottom left are just modifying the actual tone. These are not loops in this particular case. So. Okay, let's mess around with that some. This is the Hichiriki. Let's label it first. Hichiriki. You know, people sometimes think, oh, Japanese is difficult. Japanese can be difficult. The reading it is different for us in the West, but the actual pronunciation, all the syllables, you pronounce every syllable. Hichiriki sounds, spells just like it sounds. Hichiriki. So let's see what you got here. So the Hichiriki is a small instrument, not a lot of range. Let's see what we get here. I'm just stacking some stuff right now, brainstorming. Okay, let's quantize that. Right there. Okay, I need a spot to breathe there, so overload these notes. Look about full. Make that legato into the next note. When you're playing wind instruments, you want to think about where you're going to breathe. You want to think about how the notes connect to each other. So when I quantized, I lost my grace notes here. So let's slide it over here. Okay, now it doesn't sound great by itself because it's just two random things in C minor. Let's do some reversing here as well. So bounce the sucker into place. Now let's reverse the whole thing just to see what that sounds like. And turn off the shamisen for a second here. Interesting. It kind of made its own counterpoint because I didn't play the same thing in the first 4 bars as I did the second 4 bars. They're somewhat related. Let's put it all together. It's going to be chaotic. Now let's take that bounced Hichiriki. Let's do another track of that. Control and drag. Now let's unreverse it, and now we're going to slice it up. It's kind of long phrases, so we're going to slice this one up in 1 measure increments. Let's see what that sounds like by itself. So that's straight. Let's reverse them now. It's definitely reversed. That's what I'm going for. That's the sound I want. Take out the edges a little bit. Let's take that. Now we can just mix and match these guys. Might be too much. I might be doing too many things here, but that's okay because we're going to use these as ingredients. I've seen a lot of beat makers go out there and they will just cram everything into a 4-bar or 8-bar loop. Get all the pieces. You have every flavor, every ingredient for your salad or your cake, whatever, and then they'll just pull stuff out and have everything they need in that one 8-bar section. So let's add some stuff to make this sound like trap. Let's get a beat here. I'm focusing on the Asian flavor, specifically Japan. Now let's do some stuff. So let's get me a nice 808. So I'll go to my old standby 808 Warfare. What we got here? Let's do a distorted. Versus clean. It's too long though, hence the name long. Let's go back to this one here. Versus compressed. What's crunchy? You know, I think we're going to stick clean in this one because I got percussive elements going on. That Hijiriki is kind of a gritty sound, so let's keep the bass clean. But the release is too long on that, so let's try that to about a second or so. Okay. So let's just throw in some beat here. Quantize that sucker there. I think 8th notes is fine. Okay, so there's that. Now let's get a kick. So let's go get some samples here. Get my loops. Let's get my loops here. Get my mogul stuff happening here. Get my let's get a snare in there first, just to give us a beat. With the plug. Drag in the gray space, create a quick sampler. Works for me. Do that. Quantize. Let's take a lot of this stuff out of here now, as that is chaotic. So let's turn it off for now and just stick with our original shamisen. Okay, need a kick drum. Go back here, get the kick. Let's get some more oomph to it. Let's do that. Okay, 16th notes right there. Listen to that shamisen now. It's obviously played by a human, but it's not quantized. What can we do about that? We can take it, we can bounce it, and then quantize the audio. So we have this track now by itself. But you can double click on that audio, and you can hit the old analyze transients to turn on flex. And then we can say what kind of slicing flex time do we want to do. Let's just do, we'll stick with rhythmic. Guess that's on now. And then I'm going to go up to the top left here and turn quantize on. Ding, 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 ding. It's ding, 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 ding. So 16th notes quantized. So click on 16th notes. So now let's turn that back on with the beat. Turn this one off here. Now you hear it. It's in time. There's no lag. Now I do not want that bass. I just don't like that bass line. I don't know what I was doing, so let's try something different. And I think I do want to go with more distorted bass, compressed. So that's probably better. Quantize that. No, that sounds like not good either. Had an idea there, went away. Try again. A little double down because you got 16 notes going on in the so you got 16 notes going on in the shamisen. It makes sense to add those in the bass as well. So let's quantize that. A couple extra notes. I swallowed wrong. Okay, so we're sounding better now. What are we missing? We're missing hats. We are missing hats, like one of the most important ingredients to a trap beat. Let's get me some closed hats. And if you haven't been around before, these are the imamusicmogul sample pack from 2023. Clicky. Let's go with clicky hi-hat. I could play these in. Something like that. Yeah, let's do that. A lot of times I'll do the MIDI region, like right-clicking on the track and choose pattern region, and then do this here, 1632. Modify things. Let's do some note repeat now to get some. Now sometimes I would go in, I would convert that to MIDI and change the pitches. If I right click, change, convert to MIDI region, and now I got the notes, double click on that. Now you see the velocities are different, but I can drag, add some more color there. Yeah, I guess I'll add a little bit of color here. Yeah, I can't help myself. I just like to have those hats that fall. Yeah, so I've got more pitch in the first half of that than I do the second. Let it add some more here. Now let's drop the velocity so it gets softer here. Get rid of this guy. Going to change the velocities on these to make them softer as you get further away. Deselect one, slide some velocity down, deselect one, slide down more. Repeat that process to give you some dynamic variation. There it was right there, that guy. So it kind of softens it a little bit. Capiche? Alrighty. Too many notes that were the same. So that right there, the beat plus the one single instrument, one shamisen, very straightforward. I could add one other element and probably then mix this up a bit with the hats and the drum and things of that sort. Mixing and match those and have a simple straight ahead beat. But that's a little too simple for me. Let's take that off and try something. Let's take a look at the reverse version. That works too. Let's go with the shamisen by itself. That was the original one, my bad, same one. Let's try the Ichiriki. You know, it just sounds like a fake instrument to me. It's probably a wonderful sample, but I'm going to go and change that to a shaku, which should be, let's just do it differently. Let's go, so I did notice when I was browsing through that particular library, sometimes Contact would crap out on me, would freeze or crash. Let's go get that shakuhachi. Make sure that we're in C minor, not major, C minor. And let's see if we're in the right range here. I gotta change velocities because of that hard, breathy attack. Let's just change all these to roughly the same. It's like he's sneezing. I like that better. Now we need to add some effects because that's just kind of by itself there. So let's go to my mixer, X for mixer. Let's change my display here, configure channel strip components. I want to see 3 lines. Now I got 3 lines here. Let's make that wider. And let's go back to this. So I need to send this guy. I need to send a bus. Bus 1, because we have 0 effects right now. Oh, there's an effect. We're going to call this reverb. And we're going to add something. Let's figure out what we're going to add here. Let's go to Valhalla. Let's go to Vintage Verb Valhalla. And we got to add a certain amount. So let's just add 50 and see what we get. Clean up my verb, make sure there's not a lot of low end. Add some mud. Okay, so now we got that sucker. Let's go back to my shimmy. Add some reverb there. Now it's labeled reverb. So now we like that, so let's just add it to all these guys here. I got multiple selected. It'll apply to all of them. Boom, they'll blow up bus 1. Let's raise them all up to there. Now they've all got roughly the same amount of reverb. I don't need that on the 808. I don't need it on the kick. Or maybe a... No, I don't think I'll put it on the hat either. So... right, the shimmy was the non-quantized one. This is the quantized one. Shamisen. Quantized. Need some more. I want some more snare. Go back and get my snares. Now that was the plug snare. Let's add some Drake. And that's there. I'm going to put it up with the other snare. Here. Now we're going to pan these guys across from each other. Why? Because it sounds like this. If I make them center, it's a fatter snare, but I want some width to it. Put it all together. Alrighty, get rid of that. That was a drag mistake. Do I need a pad at all? There's a lot going on the bass there. I think those are the basic elements I need with all the stuff I have here. I'm going to hide my original shamisen for now since I don't need it. Let's turn this off and try this on here. Yeah, I'm liking that. See how we're just adding a couple layers here? see here. Okay, so let's do some arranging. Turn them all on. Everybody on. Everybody gets a car. You get a car. That's an old school reference here. So what do we need here? We got about 2 minutes, minute and a half. We'll do that. Okay. Let's join these guys here. J to join. Yes, I will merge these into a single file. Do the same thing here for that half. Create. So I just merged all the individual audio files into one new audio file just to save on the number of files being used in the project. So now we got this here. Command R. What's this right here? That's a minute and a half. We'll do one more. Gets me to 150. So now I have the entire track contents necessary. Let's bring this here, make it wide. But we don't want everything playing. That would be very, very boring. So first, let's do some colorization. All my melodics become purple. Option C for color. Now they're the same. So now we'll go with my base is blue. My perks are red. I don't have a lot of perk. I usually have a lot more perk than this. I don't have a rim in here. I don't have any hits or impacts yet, but I will add those. Need some open hi-hats, some crashes, some impacts, something going on, but that's a good start. Potential finale here. Too much. I agree, it's too much. Can we turn this stuff off for a second here? We're going to add some more perks. Need a rim. Let's get some rim happening here. That might be our perks. There's what I'm looking for, the Jack Boys perk. I don't know about that. Let's see, quantize it. I don't need all four of those. Yeah, that's better. So. Command R to do that repeating. Using open hi-hats in here now. Metro. See how subtle that is? It's quiet. It's, you know, well, it is for me as I'm deaf, but it's out of the way. But all these little things add up. So, have we got any chant type stuff in here? I know I do somewhere.
Hey!
It's not.
Who? What? Yeah.
But that's too. I want more of a tribal thing.
Woo! Hey!
No. Let's do.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, that'd be funny.
Yeah, ho!
But I'm not gonna use a sampler on this one because I wanna put this one in the occasional spot here. And there's a click at the beginning of it, I think. Let's look at this sucker. Let's drag this. Too long. I dragged it too long. Let's go. I'm option clicking on the bottom right corner of the audio file. You see how the cursor changes from a regular cursor to a resizing to a stretchy guy. I'm just literally stretching out the WAV file. Yeah, that worked. And then what was the other chant I had? I had, dang it, chant. That was called Metro Superhero something or other like that.
Drop this shit.
You know, actually I like that. We're going to put that in the samplers. I want to change the pitch. Okay, where are we going to do this? Let's find out. That reminds me of a little karate game, coin operated. Yeah, let's mess around with that. Both those guys need some verb on them. So we got this guy and that guy. Go to the bus. Need some impacts. Got a lot of cymatics. Yeah, that's a good one. Put that right there. Bring the volume down. They're usually pretty crispy. Almost sounds like a gong. You know what we're missing? I didn't think about this. Instead of adding that Jack Voice perk, I need to add some Japanese perk, because there is a great collection of Japanese percussion in that East Asia sound. I haven't saved it in a while. I'm going to save that sucker. Let's go back to my Shaku. Turn it on for a second. Duplicate it because it's the East Asia sound. Now let's drag it down here. And let's go to here. You know, probably could have just done a new instrument. Go to Percussion, Japan. What else we got here? Okay, I like that. I like that. Let's put that here. I think I forgot to hit the sync button on that sucker. Oh, I did. Okay, yeah, I chose a triplet pattern by mistake. So let's take this here, quantize it, drop it down a note. What was that called? That was called Kane. Okay, so now we're going to do duplication here and find another perk instrument. Okay, let's mess around with that for a bit. Okay, quantize. Where you at? Where you guys go? Come back. Cool, I like that. Make both these guys red. We're going to mix those guys in and out of the track just to add some variety. Okay, that one was, what was that called? That was a Ko-Tsuzumi. Ko-TSU, Tsuzumi. Ooh, okay, let's do that. Okay, let's take that little slice there and just do that. Put that in downbeat. Same thing here, I guess. Like a little karate class. So I knew that I saw the impact coming up, so I said I'm gonna kill some of the low end and the high end. Probably some put some verb on that. And see, I've only got one effect right now. I don't need a ton of it. And again, subtle. I mean, it's big, but not overbearing like a trailer, you know, as in movie trailer, not truck trailer. Of course, that we will end on that. So put that over here. Put my chants back in here. Might as well color all this while I'm doing that. What do we got in the beginning here? So we're not going to need the bass at the very beginning. Not going to need the hi-hats in the first half of the intro. Not going to need any perk at all right there. Maybe that. Oh, probably could use a snap instead of a snare. A little quieter sound. Let's look for a snap. See, the thing is you can just spend so much time. MPC 60s, that's old school. These art samples. I like that little sound effect at the end. Let's see if that gives us. Here, let's try this. In the very beginning, we're talking intro. Okay, now that I hear it, I don't like the extra effects, so we're gonna get rid of that one. Let's change the sample out. Let's go back to Mogul. I'm sorry. Go back to here. I don't know why the folders get out of order. Sometimes they're out of order, sometimes they're not. Don't know why. I think I got a snap here somewhere. That's all I wanted, a straight snap like that. So we're going to replace the Snap Cathedral with this one. Now, it's something you'll notice here real quick. The sample doesn't start at the beginning. There's 30 milliseconds of silence before. It gives it that laid back feel. It's not on the beat, it's off the beat. So let's put that in here. Yeah, so we'll take the snare out. Quantize these guys here. Repeat it, join it. There we go. Make it red. Okay, those snaps will come back in a bit. Do that right here. There's always a quiet section. Alrighty, let's bring in some melodic elements. We'll save first of all. Guess I'll put that there. Let's do something here real quick. That one sample right now is highlighted. Let's go up here, reverse it. Now it should be lined up on the beat. Yes, it is. What does that give us? Yeah, that's not subtle. Doesn't start till here though. So let's do that. this section here I'm going to call our quiet section, so I'm going to change the bass up on that. Keep it there. See what that sounds like. Okay, did a big bit. So I changed that bass section there. I'm gonna change the color a little bit just so I know it's still a bass, but it's a different version. Now let's figure out which melodic instruments we want to bring in and when. So the intro is generally sparse. Maybe a single theme gets mentioned. So turn this guy on here. But which one? We had the quantized shimmy and this. Maybe go just this. I don't need a kick. So we need something building up in there. We need some other stuff going on. Maybe we need that kick. Where was the kick? Okay, so something else in here though. This guy right here. Okay, so I was thinking while listening to this track, I think what else we need. We can go to my taiko ensemble. First, let's save. Let's go add an instrument. Contact, yes. And what is it? Is it action strikes? There she blows. Let's do ensembles. There's one of the things in there is a taiko ensemble, I believe. I forget if it's there or if it's... No, maybe that wasn't it. Sorry, my bad. Let's get rid of this one here. Don't save the changes. Let's go to this guy. There it is, Taiko Ensemble. So now... Yes. Okay, yeah, that's something, some fills we have here, so let's just drop that right there. That didn't do what I wanted. There goes. Let's go to the EQ here. I don't need all that rumbling at the bottom. Okay. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm just adding little pieces here or there to fill things out, to build energy, to change the mood, let you know something's coming. We'll compress this Taikos though. Just go in the standard stock Logic compressor. Yep. Okay, so we got this here. I need to crash it. No, crashing will be too much, I think. Okay, so now they got my Taikos compressed. Okay, I got a roll at the end, that's good. Okay, let's go through this and add some fills here. We can always repeat that. Cue that, and I was not hitting on the downbeat, so I'm going to do a boom there and a boom here. What we got now? Okay, so I am not going to take that fill away, so let's do this one here. That's really where it should be. I needed some big hits. I think with these build-ups now. Boom. And this little guy's not doing it. How about a gong? Yeah, I wasn't going to do it, but let's do it. Add a new instrument. Software contact 7. Go get the factory library. The original one, I believe, had the original factory library. Contact K. Where are you? K. The original had tubular bells. Percussion. Where was it that I saw that? Well, it's not a gong, but let's see. You know, let's try that. Okay. See, happy accidents. You never know what you're going to find. Tubular bells. Tubular bell. Cool. Okay. A crash of some kind. Oh, those are all my trap crashes. Those are different kinds of crashes. So let's go back to here. We'll crash. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to 2. I'm going to put that in the sampler so I can lower the pitch easily and change it if I want. What did I see? Oh, there we go. So I took a crash cymbal and down 2 octaves. That's C, C. Good long ring, I guess I can. Yeah, okay, so. If I figure out how impactful, light, high, low. Since I ended my bass phrase, I didn't have the root. And the bass kind of ends the phrase hanging on the wrong note and hanging. Boom, gotta go away. This gotta go. Now we got this. Okay, I'm going to try something here. Let's just highlight that section here. I'm going to bounce that bass in place. I'm sorry, bass, that bass drum. Now let's mute this guy for a second. yeah, click, reverse. I want to see something here in the, where's it actually hitting? Yes, I'm not quite hitting the, let's do this here. Slide it over so it's on the beat. Put it back where it was. No, I don't like that at all. We're going to get rid of it. Same instrument. I guess I just got sloppy and dragged it down there. Put the regular cymbal in there to remind the ear what it was once before. And we'll do that here, beginning of the breakdown. Forgot to do my. So you don't always have hi-hats going the entire track. They come in, they go away. Usually halfway into a phrase, they come back in. On a big chorus, they'll be on the downbeat. So you got my 8-bar intro, then I want the chorus to be somewhat impactful. So yeah, I'll have the hi-hats come in, and then this might be like the verse here. So we'll call this section here the chorus, or the big intro. Then this is the verse, breakdown, verse, or chorus. Not really. What do I mean by that? So I just added the EQ, high cut frequency, and I want to take that away. I want to lower that. I'm clicking, adding some edit points. I'm going to zoom in so I can add some more to create a little shelf. There's that there. And this here. What does that give me? That gives me a phrase length line I can just drag down easily. Like that. And so what do we hear when that happens? It's not just volume, but it's frequency. So Put it with all of it. It's still there. Same thing on this. That's what we got here. You know, I've got an idea. Let's transpose this down an octave just to see if it gives me some kind of darker feeling. Something here as well. Gonna duplicate that track. I'm gonna take this here, keeping the original here. I'm gonna lower this one an octave. Did I select the right one? Transpose. No, minus 12. Do the same thing, bounce this in place. So I want to mess with the audio file, not the MIDI. I'll take that one. Minus 12. Wait, just these two. Save. Okay, a lot going on there. I was just kind of analyzing everything that was going on. Trying to figure out how do I end it. What do I do to make it bigger? And then something jumped out. I'm missing trapped snare drum fills. Kind of like hi-hats, but trapped snare drums. This is something I do in a lot of my trap beats. So let's take the Drake snare. We'll duplicate that. I gotta center it though. So now we're going to use the snare, the tune snare, as a fill and filler. So let's do this here. What do I mean by that? Okay, so it was subtle. 16 notes, I believe it was good. Did I have 30 seconds? I'm good. So fine. Let's come back in here and add some more of those. It's getting kind of loud at the end. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. There's mixing to do, but I did miss something here, like I do when I get in a flow. No edit points. Music editors really get mad when you don't include clean places where they can stop or start, hence an edit point. I was thinking about doing one coming out of the quiet section. I think I'm going to take that bass. To take all these guys off a measure. What do we get here? Okay, that is not an edit point, but it is a cleaner, cleaner fill, I'll say. Where do I want to put my first edit point? Yeah, we'll put one here. Okay, that wasn't quite right. Take the bass here. No, that won't give me. There we go. So just shortening the phrases to give a little space here. Then these guys can all step on 3. should have the short one too. Where's that first fill? What was it? That? Okay. Get rid of that fill there. I'm going to copy this guy over here because it ends where I want it to. But I don't want the boom boom. I want boom. Okay. You know, that one's coming by me. That's this guy right here, I think. Yeah, you're going away there. I don't want you there. What if that gong is going to be too long an ending for TV? For a recording, if you're doing an album or something and creative music, that's one thing, but they don't want to have that long tail. Although a lot of folks will say the editors will add their own fades as needed once they do the edits. What if I do a real short gong? Down here. Yeah, so it's the lower sample that's ringing long, so if I just do the impact. So I can get these guys back to their original fades. I think that'll work. Yes, that actually does work. Some clean up here. What? I forgot what this guy here. What is this actually? Is this just a copy of the melody? Let's start with the solo. Oh, I forgot about that. The whole reversed shamisen. That's less annoying than some of the other stuff that was in there. So maybe I'm going to replace some of that Hichiriki with that. I forgot about you. I'm so sorry. Don't need it here or here. That sounds kind of silly, though. Duck. Okay, there's a little that echo didn't like that on the high note. Okay, we're getting there now. Let's do some mixing. Mixing as in ozone. We'll keep this out. Wait. I'll put that over here in the quiet section. Start with this. Snare. Too much snare going on there, so I want to replace that. Let's see. Maybe that's more that perk, but Yeah. Okay. So need some more of this ethnic percussion in there somewhere. Trying to think out how much, because it kind of comes in kind of abrupt here. Suddenly, it's not abrupt. It's kind of busy. Turn the volume down. Need some panning on that sucker. Some ear candy. What am I looking for? Gotta get some panning going on. Pan, pan, pan. No? Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm panning to the hard right or hard left. I gotta find the right frequency. And those are patterns. That's it right here. Those are patterns right there. Let's see here. What I want it to be a half bar. Oh, the Shaper Box 3 has so many cool tools in it. They're letting me choose what subdivision I want the panning to be versus having to draw it. So I want it to be I want it to be a bar, but I want it to be synced. Oops, can't do that. Got to shorten that for that. Yeah, some of those loops will last a couple extra beats. Just get rid of it. Bye-bye. You're getting in the way, you're gone. Okay, I think that's good. I think I've got what I need right now. And we're going to do some mixing. Find the loudest section. Probably this. And we're going to go to my master bus. All right, I click on the magic button. I think we're going to call this sucker done. And let's give it a run through. So I appreciate you sticking around. I think it went a little long tonight. Probably going to go back and cut it some dead space out of here. But yeah, this was just kind of cranking a beat from scratch, Japanese trap for a client. Trying new things. I tried reversing a bass drum. I did some snare drum spreading, some other stuff here. So yeah, a lot of fun. Thanks for listening. And here is this yet to be named beat. All right, thanks for watching. お疲れ様でした。